Hello, hello! This is Dragondog from Daydreams of a Dragon, and welcome to The Witcher 3. This is the Blood and Wine expansion, and episode 24 of my Let's Play. So let's continue. I'm not sure why the camera is doing that. Much better. Okay then.
Got it? This is a decent You? What do you want?
To talk.
Here, that's a waste of breath. We've tried it, only to tire our lips. We'll use other means of persuasion now.
Gentlemen, calm, please.
Either get out, along with these flea-ridden scram.
Meaning you?
Decent folk you mentioned.
Why?
Hell yeah.
Hear that?
We should step aside, good.
You are one damage corner. All right. I can take it.
I thank you. They are
Need some information.
Need some info.
They both? Forgive me. You can question them.
Alright, cool, wait.
Thanks.
My dear,
Reese.
does it?
Why should
You can?
I...
I still...
Give me the letter.
It's a...
But I want you up. Oh,
Damn it.
What is it?
See.
Well,
Judging.
yet first,
Last victim, the Duchess.
Duchess was to be Deadlock's last...
indeed,
For... Obscure.
had
Why...
Yeah, love to learn her motives.
Actually, love to learn her... Seems...
she used some, I believe, courtier.
Coming with?
Coming with.
Of course not. Besides,
So...
I've never been. She tricked.
Let's swap clothes. There we go. Yes, I'm talking to Sayana.
Show me your sword.
It's interesting that they have the limit there and not some other place. Since, I mean, we are in town after all. Hi, doggy.
a tip of the hat to the Tourney's victim.
Oh, hang on.
Run, Roach.
It looked like that would be the best direction, but no.
witcher I may not be, but I hope it's fat the bottle proper.
Your reputation precedes you, Geralt.
Yes.
Here in Beauclair, all's right and fair.
Well, almost there.
Halt!
Need to see Sienna urgently.
In the matter of?
Want to talk to her. It's important.
Want to talk? Go see your gran at tea time. Not one locked up on the Duchess's orders. No doing without special permission. Period.
Found some information important to her.
Ah.
Promised to be.
The Witcher will speak with the inmate. You can take a momentary break.
As long as it's truly but a moment. Highly irregular, this.
Have you come to see how I fare? I'm fine, thank you. Artorius' ribbon worked wonders. It's a shame they took it from me.
I know who the 5th victim was supposed to be.
Goodness, you're simply a compulsive snoop. I'm in prison. Deadloff is dead. Could you not just drop it?
Sienna, stop pretending you couldn't care less. I know it's an act, and it's really starting to wear. Why do you want to kill her?
For such an accomplished investigator to ask about the obvious? Come now, Geralt. Why do you think?
Because she turned her back on you, forgot about you.
Because she turned her back on you, then banished all memory of you?
Bravo, Geralt. Yet another riddle solved, and your sick curiosity sated. Well, what now? Off to share your discovery with Anna Henrietta? Oh, she's no longer in danger, true. But she very well might add a little something to your reward.
Definitely gonna tell her. Not necessarily for the coin, though.
Then why do it at all?
She ought to know. If only 'cause you'll probably try to kill her again if she ever lets you out.
I probably will.
Ever thought to forgive her?
Perhaps, just for a second, you could stop dwelling on all the wrongs folk have done you and forgive her.
Why should I?
For old time's sake. You loved each other once.
Please. I don't know who fed you that rubbish, but...
Read your governess's diary. You played together, were inseparable. Henriette'd get you into trouble sometimes, sure. But there were also times she stood up for you. When you had nightmares, only she could calm you. Time eats away at memories, distorts them. Sometimes we only remember the good. Sometimes only the bad.
If she loved me so, why did she wash her hands off me? Forget me, hmm?
Might ask her that.
Don't know. But you could just ask her instead of sending monsters after her.
There's nothing she could say to change what she did to me, to justify it.
Maybe. But there's nothing out there to justify what you did to her and all Toussaint. Yet Anna Henrietta hasn't given up on you.
Ugh. You meant what you said in the Land of 1,000 Fables. You really want a happy ending to this story, don't you?
I do.
With all of us living happily ever after. Go, Witcher, or they'll give your medal to another. And that would be a shame.
Farewell, Sienna.
Commander de la Tour would like to see you. Shall we go at once?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go. Want to see him too. Damien.
Geralt, it's about time. Ready for the ceremony?
Fifth victim. Know who it was supposed to be.
Got some important information. Anna Henrietta was supposed to be Detloff and Sienna's fifth victim.
You are certain of this?
Completely. Found proof.
Inconceivable. How could she? The murders, the mayhem she brought down on the city, were they not enough? She sought to strike down her own sister, her liege. Traitor. I must alert my men. Enlarge the Duchess's honor guard. Make certain Sylvia Anna is closely watched during the questioning. I'll see to it personally. I thank you, Witcher, for alerting me, and I appreciate your attentiveness.
Let's begin the ceremony. Come with me. The Duchess awaits.
I find it interesting is that he says the Duchess awaits. We need to go there now. And we get this note a few hours later. Really? You gotta go now!
In the guild's name, I beg your assistance,
few hours later.
your enlightened highness. Without barrels, production will come to a stop, and it will be the end of us.
You lost them all in the fire. These are horrible tidings. Oh, we are most dreadfully saddened.
Yes, your enlightened highness all. Once the beasts had clawed their way into the warehouse, the whole place went up in flames.
I shall dispatch a palace guardsman to examine the site of the blaze. If things are, as you say, fitting compensation shall be paid from the ducal treasury.
Thank you, your enlightened highness. Your Grace, Geralt of Rivia has arrived.
My dear subjects, we come now to our next point of business. Of all the duties which fall upon my shoulders, as the ruler of this dominion, this duty is dearest to my heart. For now, we shall award the Order of Vitis Vinifera, Toussaint's highest honor.
Geralt of Rivia, Slayer of the Beast of Beauclair, step forth.
We bestow the distinction upon the Witcher, who saved Beauclair from the terrible beast. Such is our desire. May this symbol serve as a reminder to all that the Witcher shall forever remain a friend of Beauclair. In more familiar terms now, I thank you immensely, Geralt. Damien has your reward for you. After all, it was but a contract.
Thank you.
I have a small surprise for you, in addition.
I give you more than a dozen barrels of Son Real, a wine normally reserved for the ducal table. The gustatory experience of a lifetime awaits. Are you content?
Truly honored.
Feels like a second distinction. I'm honored. Thank you.
I trust you shall make good use of it. In a moment I shall speak to Siana. Will you assist me? You returned my sister to me, yet you also showed me her horrendous deeds. As head of state, I must judge her fairly. But she is my sister. Thus my heart bleeds for her.
If my presence will help in any manner, of course I'll stay.
We shall now question a person implicated in the murders, which recently ravaged our fair city of Beauclair. Captain de la Tour, show Sylvia Anna in.
The Witcher will take part in our talk.
Duchess asked me to stay.
The Duchess requested I be present.
You have committed crimes. Grave crimes. Yet you are my sister, and my heart does not allow me to treat you as a common criminal. Thus I have asked Geralt to advise me, as one impartial. I shall now hear what he has to say.
Okay, her crimes were horrible, but she had cause to feel pain.
Bitterness consumes Siana. She had cause to resent many of the court of Beauclair. I know her reasons, understand them even. But I can't condone the actions she chose to take.
What is he talking about, Siana?
You know exactly what. I was forcibly exiled, remember? To your benefit. You knew well the throne would then be yours, though I was the elder. The ministers I can understand. They'd hated me since I was a child. Thought me a poor prospect for the wife of a duke. I even understand our parents. I'd always sensed the problem. They simply feared me, for I dared to be free. That fabricated curse, it fell into their laps. A gift from above that brought relief. But you... Your dagger hurt most. You were my Henrietta, damn it. My darling little sister. Now do you understand, Witcher? She betrayed me.
You were children then, both of you.
You were children then. You and your sister both had no control over what happened.
You're wrong, Witcher. She had control. Remember, dear sister, the day they banished me from the palace? Of course, I'd had the idea to pelt the Nilfgaardian envoy with fish bladders, which we filled with rancid suet on a lark. And which you set afire at the last, to impress me, I imagine. And I admit, you did. Hit him right in his hideous bald patch. Never laughed so hard in my life. But when it came time to find the culprit, you said not a word. I took all the blame and all the punishment.
It's true. I did not stand up for you. I was too afraid.
The council was unanimous. They listed all my offenses. My flights from the palace, supposed acts of cruelty, inappropriate friendships. They cast me out, but you, the only one to understand me, you cowered in a corner, lifted not a finger to help. Not before, not after. You never tried to find me.
That's not true. I searched for you, sent out knights, gathered tidings from without. You did not wish to be found. Since the day you vanished, I have lived with the knowledge that I failed you. I'm sorry, dear sister. Can you forgive me?
Well, that's a good ending.
All in all, best part of the whole ceremony? It was short.
Perhaps for you, as you ducked out early. The others are probably just getting started. The drunkenness never ends in this quaint realm.
Not so fond of Toussaint after all, are we?
Oh, this place is like a strong wine, Geralt. Good in small sips. How do you find my personal brew? Not too strong?
Just right.
Credit the local mandrake of the Alrauna diabolus variety for that. The tubers which grow in this area's volcanic soil have an altogether unique flavor profile and display a remarkably uncommon dark brown tint.
Fascinating. All I can say is this batch turned out excellent.
Indeed. It might be wise to stockpile some roots for the future. Would you care to accompany me?
Sure, let's
If you
get
think
some.
it's a good idea, let's go. But I think you might be forgetting one thing. Fresh mandrake root of this variety is highly toxic, even to a witcher.
Ah, not a problem. I never forget matters of safety and hygiene in alchemy. Here, gloves and a mask. Don them, and you shall be in no danger.
Thanks. Right then, let's go.
There's the mask, and there's the gloves.
This moonlight makes me, oh, so dreamy.
Penny for your thoughts. Let me guess. Succubus twins?
And if I were to add Jimson weed in the last phase, could you truly blend that?
That was a different and much shorter conversation than before. There's one. Is that another? It is another.
Now, where'd that bloodsucker go? Won't be easy to track down. He's a vampire after all. Damn it, where'd you go?
Igor von Sarsinski, every inch an artist.
Regis!
Wait, let's...
Where'd you go?
Regis! You laid your hand against the vampire!
I did what I had to!
Those Bruxay, they called you a traitor.
Alas, we've a very simple code of honor, we vampires. So simple you might call it trivial.
Won't let it...
They will. That is why...
Yeah,
Supreme bouquet.
Not much of a connoisseur.
Then it is high time.
Thanks.
A trifle. Incidentally, have you thought about what you'll do with your prize?
Yeah, I think I'll settle down.
Know what? Think I just might. Come on now, don't laugh. But one day I'll want to see what it's...
Oh, stop. I can remember a night, not too...
How could it not?
Oh.
Seemed like a land straight out of a fairy tale.
Appearances.
Let's sit a while longer.
I so don't feel like going anywhere. Sit here a while longer?
So we shall, my friend. We have witnessed, and in fact on several occasions incited, many great and weighty events. After all that toil, I believe we deserve a bit of a rest.
That we do.
The Let's Play I watched those many years ago had a different denouement, or however that is pronounced. I haven't really said that word before. The part after the ending. In that it referred back to the main game. Had one of the women from the main game visit him. Maybe because he had played through the main story, or the main game had finished that, and that's why she came visiting him. I don't know. Maybe that's what's happened after the credits. I don't remember that, so maybe there's something. Maybe something will happen after the credits. But in the previous time when I skipped the credits, I came back into the game and there was no visit. So I don't know. I don't know at all what if that was. I mean, I have some guesses, but I don't have any answers for that. So let's see what happens. Let the credits play out until they're done. Blood and Wine Babies? Blood and Wine is the end of Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. We wanted to call it Sweat and Tears, but we couldn't. However, as a studio, we've already embarked on other adventures, and Geralt will always have a special place in our hearts. Loving memory of Karolina Krochowska. Yeah, we're back here, so nothing special happened. Let's see if there's anything at my house. Hang on, oh, there's the house.
Sir, we received a shipment of wine from the Belgard vineyard, I believe, with kind regards from Madame Matilda and Monsieur Liam. I had the barrels unloaded and stored in the cellar to the right of the entrance.
Thanks. Take a look when I have a moment.
Splendid. I was told to expect a subsequent delivery 5 days hence.
Well, that is good. So long.
Thanks. Gotta get back to my business now. See you soon.
Scissored my fingers near to shreds.
Long live Liam and Matilda!
He said to the right, right? White Wolf, that's my wine, isn't it? Or the one I named anyway. White Wolf. Barrels and I would have guessed bottles, but there's okay, it's empty. Well done. It seems I've done everything I set about to do in Blood and Wine. We are done here, and only the future knows what will happen after this. Have a good one.